All right, I would like to welcome Coach FC Dallas coach Nico Este to the press conference. We're going to open up the room to the on-site questions first, and then if time allows, we'll go to Zoom. We'll start with you.
Coach, just your general thoughts on the night. Obviously, kind of a weird result. Tying the game, but then losing in penalties. Just want to hear your thoughts.
Well, very disappointed. Very disappointed because it's a game that we have to win. We have to, with the amount of good chances that we had, like clear chances. We put ourselves in this spot, and we could control things, and now we have to wait kind of some of other next results. But I think in this game we are very disappointed on how a game that we should win well. It turns that we tie, and then in the PKs we lost, and I think it was a little bit, the PKs, it was a consequence of the mood of the team, how they felt losing that opportunity to win this game. And when the PKs arrived, they couldn't disconnect from that mood, and they carried to the PKs. And when you go through a situation of the PKs, you have to be very confident, have a courage, and be brave. And I think we lack a little bit on that in that side. Overall, I think we did a lot of things good. We were back to the identity that we have been building throughout the last year and this year, but we didn't capitalize the really good chances that we had. And again, we had the unlucky thing that again they call us a PK. It seems like the minimum goes against us, and the last set piece that the opponent forward first make fall on Ibeaga, and the referee called in a different way. He saw the play different, and we had to be better there. It is a very poor marking, and we have to be better.
Third row.
Both the goals kind of happened similarly. You saw the first goal, you saw Bernard making that run on the right side, and then Sebastian making the left run. It was kind of attacking that space down the wings, especially with you don't have a lot of attention in the middle with that kind of part of the game.
Yeah, we've been analyzing how we've been attacking throughout the year, something that we wanted to improve. And since 2 weeks ago, we've changed the way we want to attack, and the way we want to be more aggressive, creating some kind of overloads or runs in behind. And I think it worked pretty well. You could see in both goals how we switched the play, and Bernard was free in one. And the other one, I think Legia did very well, overlapping him. Good ball by Bernard, and good finish by him. But there is things that we're changing, and we're seeing the results. And we hope this is going to help us a lot, and to score goals. Think about that. We were a team that had difficulties to score goals lately. And today we create so many chances and also score 2 goals and good goals. We've been 2 games where we've scored 3 goals from run of play, and I'm really happy from that side, because it's something that we've been working the last 2 weeks, and is working really good. On the other hand, we have to be more ruthless in front of goal, and it's a game that you can put in your side in a better way, and we didn't.
Any other questions? Go ahead.
Coach, the theme of the season has kind of been mentality. I just wonder how you handle the mentality of the tournament itself, right? In La Liga, you have the Copa del Rey. You had that week where you're kind of away from the league and the cup. Open Cup, likewise. You have a midweek, and then it's back to MLS action. Having the break with the Gold Cup, the All-Star game, and now Leagues Cup, how has that kind of been in the team for keeping the competitiveness?
Well, I think we are very excited about this competition, and And the thing is, when you have this kind of competition, is you learn things on how to compete, and things that you have to carry. I think we had some experience last year with the playoff, that similar situations. And the thing is, what I'm more disappointed is like we had that experience prior, and we didn't use that experience and what we've learned to kill this game in the moment that it was about to be killed. And it's something that we have to be better, because you're going to play against really good teams, and you are not going to have like 5-6 clear chances like you have today. And you have maybe has to had 1 or 2 that are very clear, and you have to score it. And I think this is what we have to change, that mentality. And the other hand is, two mistakes it made us concede 2 goals. Like it's and you go back and review the goals against Colorado, and it's PK, it's similar, it's a set pieces, and it's something that we have to improve, because we're letting the opponent to be on the game when we had totally controlled the game, and I think it's something that right now everyone will feel disappointed, but this group is hungry. This group is hungry to win, and we'll regroup on Sunday, and we'll prepare well against Necaxa, and we'll get out there to win the game.
Yeah, Coach, just looking ahead at Necaxa on Tuesday, you got Pax and Paul that you didn't use today. Are there going to be options? How do you deal with this kind of quick turnaround in a game that you now probably need to win?
Well, I think it's important that we have to address this in the minutes of some of the players that we are recovering, because the expectation from everyone, and I hear some fans also, and I just wanted to explain why they didn't play. If you could see, they came, Paul and Jose came to Seattle, and they didn't play, and Paul was here and didn't play. And the reason is Paxton, the last time he trained with the group and rejoined the team, got hurt again. Then the last thing that we want to do right now is to put any of these players in a position to get injured again. Then the tempo and the rhythm of the game was very high. They are doing much better in training, but we don't see them like they are 100% to compete in these kind of levels. It's good that they're with us. If, for example, we score the chances that we had, and we got 3-1 or 4-1 or whatever, then we could use them, And it's a good moment to use them and give 10, 15 minutes that they can get used to, but they don't have to expose themselves to go to the max, In a situation winning 2-1, it was really difficult from us, like to put that stretch on them. Even Ima, they need time. They need time, and we're happy they're back. The level of the trainings and the intensity and the quality is much better, and you could see also in the game, it reflected today in the game that we played, even last week against Seattle, and they're coming, and they will play, and hopefully against Necaxa they can have their first minutes, and they can keep growing in their fitness, growing in their recovery, and getting the confidence that we need from them for this competition and for what is coming next.
Any other questions on site? Yes, sir.
Coach, Bernard had another good night, which has been, it's felt like he's had a really good month, and having a goal and assist tonight. Can we kind of talk about his performance tonight and his development throughout the season and this month where it's really coming through for Bernard?
Well, Bernard is a player. When I arrived last year, and I, before, when I was interviewing for the position as a head coach in FC Dallas, I review the whole players that they had in the first and the second team, and I saw a lot of potential on Bernard, and it was good. He played last year with North Texas, trained sometimes with the first team, and we saw that he already did very well in the level of the North Texas players, and then he needed a new challenge. And the next challenge is the first team. And sometimes, there is players that they take their opportunities and they grow and they develop at the speed that you need to play in this league. And others maybe need more time. And Bernard is a player that is developing in the right direction. He's developing fast, and still a lot of things to improve. But he had up and downs at the beginning of the season. We set up a good plan for him to help him on that. And at the end of the day, he's taking his opportunity, and he doesn't want to get off the field. He wants to keep playing and keep performing as he's doing. And I think it's good for the team. It's good for us. I'm glad that he had an assist, because in other games he had opportunities to assist a teammate, but he was maybe too rushed as the difficulties of this game and the speed of this game, and couldn't assist. And today he had the calm and the composure to do it, and I'm very happy on what he's doing. And I think he's a good example of a player that is having an opportunity and is taking everything.
All right, we're going to go to questions on Zoom now. Nathan Hill, he says, Coach, are you disappointed with your team's second half performance, as Charlotte FC really came out with energy and pushed the game? Well, I think the first clear chance in the second half was from Alan Velasco, just right from the initial whistle. I think we start really well, and then we had a kind of second chance right after. And the thing is, the opponent also play. The opponent has to go up and try to score. I think Charlotte came a little bit with more aggression because they needed the goal. But we also used that to have a good transition and counterattacks to score the second goal. The difference is that we didn't score when after the second goal we didn't score the third goal, and this is the difference. And even with 1-0, we had 2 or 3 clear chances to score. Jesus had a 1v1, and then I think the real difference today is the 5-6 clear chances that we had today. We scored 2 goals, but we missed the others to score more goals. And Charlotte, the minimum chances that they had, PK and set piece, they capitalize, and this is the sport. And sometimes it's unfair and sometimes it's cruel, but it's what it is, and we have to reflect on that and grow, because this is the moments that you grow, when you get disappointed and you get unhappy about your performance. All right, we're going to go with our final question from Orlando Castaña. It's going to be in Spanish. ¿Con qué se va, con qué se queda del juego de hoy y en qué tiene que mejorar para el siguiente juego contra Necaxa?
Bueno, me quedo con la capacidad que hemos tenido de crear ocasiones claras de gol. También un buen control por buena parte del partido, tanto con balón como sin balón. Hemos hecho jugadas muy bonitas, generado ocasiones muy, muy claras de gol. Y bueno, yo creo que cosas que tengamos que aprender de hoy es los detalles, ¿no? Al final, este deporte son detalles, y nosotros en 2 momentos no hemos estado acertados y hemos provocado un penalti, y luego hemos hecho una mala marca al oponente, y la verdad que hemos concedido ahí. A partir de ahí, pues bueno, mejorar eso, porque creo que el equipo en muchos aspectos del juego, tanto en defensa como en ataque, estamos volviendo a ser el equipo que queremos todos, y es una pena, ¿no?, que no hayamos utilizado este partido en el que hemos hecho tantas cosas bien para poder, ¿no?, tener una victoria que nos da más confianza todavía sobre el trabajo que estamos haciendo.
All right, with that last question, we will conclude today's press conference. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you, everybody, for your coverage tonight and support of Leagues Cup 2023.